Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I love it. I don't like seeing myself.
I don't either.
But I do like being able to show stuff and see stuff, and I don't know. I have loved it. I told you I was working with another group on this, and I've been on it probably about 10 times in the last 2 weeks, and man, her being able to show me stuff and me just seeing her office, I flippin' love it. But it's really been, it's been interesting because, like, she lives in Florida. And so it keeps flipping back and forth on me. She lives in Florida, and so, like, I wouldn't be able to see her stuff otherwise. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, being able to see. I mean, you can always use Skype or whatever, but it's kind of when you use more than one person, you can see everybody at the bottom of your screen. I like being able to show stuff and see stuff, and I loved it. I told you I was.
Why is it restarting it?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. You know what? You might have 2 screens open. Man, I can be able to show me stuff, and me just seeing her office, I love it. But it's really been. It's been interesting. I did that the other day. So I keep flipping back. I'm making sure I don't. She lives in Florida, and so, like, I wouldn't be able to see her stuff otherwise. You know what I mean? So.
Okay, wait. Okay, are you still there? I closed out one screen.
Yeah. I had like 5 screens open when I was talking to her the first time, and I was hearing her 5 different times. I was like, what is going on? I was freaking out.
Okay.
So I'm pulling up. I'm trying to pull up anyway. Your goals. Let me look. So congratulations on your Tiffany necklace. Woohoo!
Yay!
That was awesome. Take a picture of it when you get it so we can see.
Oh, I know. I got a call from home office, and they want me to post a picture of it to the 31 Facebook page when we get it.
Wait. See, I thought I was ready, but I got myself out of the right screen. Right here, kiddos. Yeah,
I told her this morning because I woke up I didn't feel well last night either, and I woke up like not feeling good at all. So I told her this morning, Mommy doesn't feel good.
Right.
She told me, well, get up, get dressed, and make me some cereal, and then you'll feel better.
Well, did that make you feel better?
No, but the coffee did.
Well, you got up. You had to get up to take care of her.
You made me better.
Oh, the cereal made you better. Okay.
Aww. It says get all your Hostess packets and your Hostess packets out. Have you done that?
Yes, I did.
Woohoo! And book and set up your November parties.
I am booking now. Right now I have 1 fundraiser, 2 parties, 3 parties. And so I need to finish getting them set up, and I need to book more. But that's going to be my Monday post.
Okay.
In fact, can I share the verbiage on here with you? I can chat with you, huh?
Yep.
Okay, look. Let me see if I can get it.
You can share a screen too. There's a screen share up there.
Is there? Okay. Let me get back to where I was. Okay. That's my Monday booking post.
I love it. Something I saw that you the other day, and my life has been on fast forward in slow motion. You know how that goes?
Mm-hmm.
But I just saw a glimpse of it, and I thought I needed to tell you how I loved it, is sharing how much you've given to hostesses.
Yes.
I loved it. Loved it.
And so that's what figured it out. I was actually doing the hostess benefits postcards.
Yep.
So I thought, you know what? I'm going to total all these up, and then I'm going to post it, and then plant the seed, and then follow up a few days later with a booking post. So that was my intention.
Love it. I'm learning how to do stuff while we're talking. It's like I always push all these buttons, and April will ask me, "What are you doing? Why do I see something different?" I said, "I'm touching the buttons. Gotta play with it."
The buttons on the side?
Yes. She's like, "Where are you? Where'd you go?" I said, "I'm right here. I'm just playing with buttons." But you can take like a screenshot.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see that.
And then let your team know, hey, we're doing a team call. The only thing is, on this one particularly, you can only have 10 people on the video at a time. I don't know why.
But that's not. Because do you ever actually get more than 10 of the girls on a training call at a time?
No, you're right.
Oh.
Yeah, good answer. Good answer.
I know we don't.
Hey, when you get a chance and don't worry about it. I have a week till I get to talk to you again, but I found the coolest article on growing pains. And how you're growing and you get new directors, and I loved a lot of it. Some of it doesn't pertain to us, but man, it was a good article, and I put it on our directors page.
Okay, I saw that. I just haven't looked at it yet.
It really does express a lot of the feelings that you feel as you get a new director, and then you get another new director, and you kind of do get lost in like, okay, where am I? What's going on? But it was perfect. And like, I'm the kind of person, I've been a boss before, so I've had rock stars under me, and I've had people that shine, and it's, you know what? I had bosses that didn't like it when I shined, and they've tried to get rid of me. And I know how that feels, and so that's why I love that article on growing pains, because when you have rock stars under you, it only makes you look better. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I know sometimes it's hard because your numbers go away and your numbers go over here, and it kind of takes away from your limelight, but it really doesn't. And man, that article was so perfect. I was like, because see, Brandy doesn't like when any of us shine. And she's learning and she's coming about. She likes to praise y'all, but any of us directors, she only praises 2 people on her directors. And I think it's just something that she's had to learn, and a lot of ladies have had to learn from what I understand. But man, it's like when you have girls that are doing good under you, be excited. Don't like try to shove them to the side. So, and I know you don't do that, but you'll have girls that do it, and you're like, how do I deal with these people?
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm still working on Stacy, and she kind of has a good attitude. So I'm excited about her. I know, but she's a little more excited, so I'm thankful for that part. She's not like totally giving up.
Does she realize how much is on the line?
Man, I've told her, and that's one thing my coach asked me too, and I told her everything I had done, everything I was doing.
Has she ran her downline report? Have you seen my team cells?
Oh, girl, I have.
Come on now. She's gonna between me and Kara's teams, we're $6 away from $20,000.
And I'll tell you what I'm doing, one last ditch effort, because I don't know what else to do for her to make her want it, is I'm sending a card to her family. And I'm telling them how proud I am of her and how far she's come and how far she has to go. And
Does she have any sales?
What?
Does she have any sales this month?
Yes, she does. She has about 300. So honestly, she's like, I think 600 or 700 away is all. That's nothing.
No.
Okay, did you get your Happy Mail out?
Yes, I did.
I've got almost all my Happy Mail out. I have a few things lingering that I need to finish up, but I think I'm going to get it all out before I go. And I'm taking some stamps to send some stuff out while I'm there. So I'm excited. I don't know how to do that, but I guess I'll figure it out.
I try to do all of my mailings like in one day.
I try to do them on Mondays, but
I tried to too, but Mondays end up being chaos.
Yep, same here.
And Lexi's got band on Monday, and Allison's got Girl Scouts, so it's just, I do need to put together the fundraiser packet by Monday.
Maybe I'm going to try Thursdays. Now that you say that, Mondays are not good for me, and I always try, and it doesn't work out. So maybe towards the end of the week I'll try it, because Thursdays and Fridays are really slower for me usually.
I did it Wednesday, and it was perfect. Like, I wasn't stressed, and I felt like I was able to get everything prepared.
Right.
And feel together about it.
Wednesdays aren't a good day for me. We have early release, so I'm going to try that. That's a good idea. Have I shown you this before? And I'm not saying that you need it, because your hostess coaching is unbelievable, but just for some girls that don't like to talk as much and don't like to, hostess coach like they probably should, and you don't see the results. I think I've showed it to you before, but it's the 31 Hostess Bingo.
Mm-hmm.
You know how you asked me about girls that are introverts?
Mm-hmm.
And they're hard for you to deal with? I thought of you. I've thought of that, because they can send that out with their hostess packets, and the paper kind of does the talking for them. Personally invite 40 people. Make sure you have one booking before your party, and they can change it up. You can change it up however you want. Hold your 31 show on the originally scheduled date. Get $200 in outside orders before the party. And, it just walks them through it. And I was thinking, you know what, that is really good for the introverts. So I wanted to make sure to tell you.
That in a document that you can upload or send to me?
I do. It's on our team page, but I'm going to post it again, because we have so many new girls that I'm sure haven't seen it.
Okay. I've got one, and she's just like, she's going to end up with failure to launch. Really. She's the one who her husband bought her the kit.
Oh, yeah.
And I think her husband's kind of trying to push her out of her comfort zone a little bit.
Yeah.
I can barely get her to have a conversation with me.
Yeah.
And she sees all of the posts and everything like that, so I'm hoping that something somewhere will click. Like, I've offered to do her first Facebook party for her, and then that way she doesn't have to talk to anybody or be the center of attention. I've had Deidre talk to her about how to do a home party and take the attention off of yourself and put it on your guest.
Right.
So I haven't heard back from her. She's just really, really shy. So I'm just not trying to push her, and if she comes around, she comes around.
Right.
So I know she's watching everything, and I know she's like doing the trainings and seeing everything, so at least I know she's getting something out of it.
And you know what? Some are slower to start than others. You know what I mean?
I did a really good training the other day on our Facebook groups. Did you see that?
Probably in my fast slow motion, yes.
It was a really good training. I liked it. I actually got quite a bit out of it too. So
I love to train, because I do get more out of it when I do it. I really do. I learn so much when I train. I'm pushing buttons and they're driving me nuts. I'm stopping pushing buttons. What about your training with Steve?
I haven't done it lately. Me too. I've done some of it.
Are you getting anything out of it?
Yeah, it's just his training sessions are extremely long. Like the recordings, so they're like an hour, hour and a half long.
Nice.
I don't have an hour and a half. And then he's got like that sing-song voice. So it's
and he put you to sleep.
And it's really easy for me to tune him out. Yeah. I have to listen to it a couple of times. But he said something the other day in one of the trainings that really stuck with me. And it's, we ask everybody to host. But he was saying how, and I don't remember how he worded it, but basically, okay, if you were going to go out to dinner, would you ask everybody to go with you? No, you're going to select who you want to go with you.
Yes.
And you need to do the same thing with your hostesses so that you end up with better parties, better averages, and don't just settle or beg for any type of hostess. Because that's when you end up with the cancellations and the failed parties and frustrated.
I know what you're saying.
Out of all of the parties that I've booked for booked and held in October, I have had one with a crappy hostess. But two of them with a crappy hostess, but all of them have hit the 200 mark, at least. So I really like that, being more selective about your hostesses.
That is good.
If you're a crappy hostess, there's no reason for me to ask you to rebook. I'm not going to.
And sometimes if they're local to me, and I'm sure you've heard me say this before, if they're local to me and them don't hit it off, or it just doesn't work well between us, and I know they have another friend that's on our team, I try to hook them up with that person, and sometimes it works good for them. Like, they have a different connection than I do, and it just works. And, I mean, you already know they like 31. So I really do. And I tell them, like, hey, you know, this person, kind of like my neighbor girl. Like, I knew you had a connection with her, and, you know, it didn't work out, but at least we tried, you know, because I know she needs the money. She's just not in the right place, and she loves 31. And do I think she'll come back again someday? Yeah, I do, because she knows what it's done for me, and she knows what it's done for you. But I think, you know, it's just not the right time for her. And like my sister, she joined earlier when I first started, but she was getting married, and she had too much stuff going on. And it wasn't good, me and her doing it together, because she's my sister, and, you know, just that relationship, it was weird. And so she signed up I had her sign up under Kayla. Oh my God, her and Kayla have, and I already knew that, and that's why I did it, but they have such a different relationship that she can have those communications with my sister that it's harder for me to have, because my sister can get mad at me very easily, where she won't get mad at Kayla. And so she's done a lot better for Kayla, and she sees us going on this trip, and she loves cruises. So, like, it's motivated her in different ways. So just finding where they fit on your team. There's that book, The Energy Bus. I'm sure you've heard of it.
Yes, and that's one that I've never read.
No way!
I've never read it. I just finished the I Got Shot one, and I loved it.
What was it?
It's I Got Shot, What's Your Problem? And it's by Mike Schappi, or it's Schlappi.
Okay.
He's a motivational speaker, and he got shot as a teenager, and it shows how he's overcome obstacles all his life. So, and then I got a courage key for mops. It comes in a little brown envelope, and it's a courage key, and it had a little note with it that said, you know, at MOPS, we believe that all women are leaders and courageous and brave, and sometimes you just need somebody to tell you that. So I'm giving you, I loved it. So I'm giving you this courage key. If we could find more of them, I would buy them in bulk. But it says, I'm giving you this key, but it's not for you to hold on to. It's for you to use, take the courage that you need from it, and pass it on to somebody else.
Love it.
So I left it in Lisa's mailbox.
Oh, I love it. That is awesome.
But then I included a spider on top of it, and she got mad.
You are mean. The one thing about the Energy Bus that you made me think about it was that, and like you're saying about the hostesses, and some just don't work right. They have to be in the right seat in the bus, just like the our team members. I just feel like some people are better placed under other people besides me. I really do. And sometimes I have that choice, and sometimes I don't. But when I see somebody sign up like under somebody I know, and I'm thinking, oh, that's not a good idea, and you know, there's nothing you can do about it. But like when somebody is signing up people left and right, and they don't help them, not on the right seat in the bus, because you know, if they're not going to get any help, then it just frustrates me. Don't recruit if you're not going to help your girls. You know what I mean? And if even sponsors that are mean and ugly, and I have one right now that's she's a dream believer, but she's so mean to the people on her team, and I'm like, you have to be kind of nice. You have to kind of like be interested in them. But oh, that's a weird thing hard to teach. You know, either you know you are a teacher or you're not. You know what I mean? Because you're a teacher. You know, you teach people, you encourage people, you're a motivator. Not everybody's like that. And oh, how do you tell somebody You should not keep sponsoring people. But you know what? I just pray that they learn it through their experiences. And I've seen a lot of girls grow.
Mm-hmm.
I have.
Yeah, that's definitely a growing experience. So, but
what about reading at least 10 pages a day of The Slight Edge?
I haven't done it this week. I read a bunch on it this weekend. And I really like it. But it's one that I need to be able to sit down and read it, and that doesn't always happen with a toddler.
Yeah, I understand.
So
I'll have a toddler.
Huh? Yeah. I really like it too, though. Have you read it?
No, I haven't. I wrote it. I added it to my list.
It talks about how everything there's a slight edge working in your life at all times, and your decisions are what make your circumstances.
Oh.
And so it may not be.
That's what this book talks about right here that I was telling you about.
Oh,
Oh my gosh! It talks about you taking, what you have, like you're saying, what you have, and making use of it, which you have done. So yeah, I definitely need to read this one.
It talks about how people get frustrated and give up because they don't see immediate results. So it talks about, okay, so like swapping out a salad for a hamburger every day. No, you're not going to see results within 24 hours, but in 20 years, are you going to notice a healthier you? Yes. And so it's saying how the slight edge is always at work in your life. And so when you let like negativity and everything affect you, it adds up even when you don't see it.
Love it.
So I really do like it. I really, how it just takes a slight twist on your decisions to make better decisions.
Yep. Love it. So you've got a lot of your goals accomplished next week. Some you can carry over.
Yeah, I need to work on trainings and stuff. I haven't done that. I did so much on the team trainings this week that I didn't do any personal trainings, and I need to do that. I'm ready for marching season to be over. So,
what was one you didn't I don't think I got it from you. One thing that you could do for you this week.
Take a bath. Sleep.
Did you do any of that?
I did take a bath. I took a detox bath.
Yay. Did it help?
It did. My water changed colors.
I'm not surprised.
I was so shocked. I was like, oh my gosh.
Have you ever had a detox foot bath?
No. My mom used to do them all the time and loved them.
I'm telling you, that was probably the freakiest experience I've ever had in my life. I have never smoked, but my parents were both terrible smokers. Like, I grew up in a car full of smoke. In my house, they smoked in the house. And when they did my detox, they asked me, are you a heavy smoker? And I was like, I don't smoke at all. Are you sure? And I said, I'm positive. She's like, you would not believe how much we got out of your foot detox. She said, it's been built up in your body since you were a kid.
Oh, wow.
Then there was also metal, a lot of metal. And I had a lot of metal feelings when I was a kid. And they say that it like gets in your body and gets stuck in different places, and that pulls it out.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
I know. This detox, the bath was crazy because like when I got in, the water was clear. And by the time I got out, it looked like I was taking a bath in milk. It was completely, you couldn't even see it. You couldn't even see the bottom of the tub. I was like, that's insane. But I slept so good.
I bet. So it was whitish color?
Yeah, it was like a white milky color, whitish gray.
There's different, the colors tell you different things that are coming out of your body and stuff. I don't remember what they are, but I definitely need to have that foot detox again because it I have problems with my feet anyway, and I really need to do that. It was pretty crazy.
Yeah, so I did do something for me this week. I took a much needed bath.
Well, I won't keep you. I know you have a lot of stuff to do, but I love this environment because I feel like, I mean, yes, I could talk to you on the phone, but I just feel like when we talk to our team members and we can see them and they can see us, that it just gives them a better connection to us. I don't like to see myself, and yeah, I got to work on this short haircut I got because I'm not used to it. But I think it also helps us. I can stay in my PJs every day.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it made me get up and get ready, and I need to get out of the house today. So it was a good motivator for me to get up, take a shower, do my hair. I haven't done my makeup because I'm gonna go have my eyebrows done. Thank you, Jesus. It's like 2 months overdue. But it made me get up and get out, and so I can move on with my day.
Yeah, I need to start doing that more often. I need to make that one of my goals next week, is to get out of the house more often.
I don't do it. I say it all the time. I could be a hermit easily, but like this makes you get ready. When we were at Leader last year, Leader Retreat, Cherie Rodriguez did this little spoof, and she had sweats on her as pants, but she had jewelry on up here and her hair all done. And she's like, that's how we live as direct sellers. You know, we're all cute so we can do our videos, but we're in our pajamas on the bottom being comfortable. It was hilarious. She came in her robe, and then she was like, she got her headset on, and then she pulled her robe off, and she was all professional. And it's like, okay, that is us.
Yep. I got my biggest paycheck yesterday.
What do you think about the weekly accountability on the director's page?
Like this?
Yes.
It works.
Do you think you have time for it? Do you think it's just a waste of your time, or do you feel like I'll tell you why I like it. I've been doing it for a few weeks with that group, and it keeps my goals in front of my face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and there's accountability there. I'm asking you, did you get this done? Did you get this done? Did you get this done? And there's no pressure from me. I mean, it's your goals. It's not my goals, you know.
It holds you accountable. Yeah, I have accountability partners all over the place.
You know what? I don't think any of maybe Kira, but you know what? Our other directors aren't used to it. They don't know, you know, and it kind of scares them.
Kira do this once a week.
Yeah.
If we're really busy, we'll do it like once every other week. But we check in with each other at least every couple of days. Where are you on your goals?
Yeah.
Where are you on your bookings? What's going on? So me and Kira do that quite a bit. Like, we push each other.
I'm going to eventually incorporate it into Google Plus, and it uses Google Forms, and you can see how you can use it with your team, and I love it because they can just go in and type their stuff, type in when they're available, and they'll begin. You'll see that the directors will begin automating it themselves and not just me, you know, putting the info in. But I just kind of wanted. I have noticed when I do new stuff. I mean, you and Kira are always willing to try stuff, but my other girls aren't as apt to it. Like Kayla is very self-conscious. Like, I don't know how to get on Google Plus, Mom. I don't know what you're talking about. Blah blah blah. And then Tara just doesn't really participate, which she did this week, and I'm so excited. I think Jennifer will be, you know, good to go. She's very confident, and she'll try new stuff. Stacy, I don't know but I don't know about Stacy. We'll have to see how the month ends up with Stacy. And then Amanda, if she's able to, you know, meet her numbers and everything, I've been talking with her and her team. They look like they will. But I think she will be kind of like Kayla. She's a little nervous about stuff not being able to do what other directors are able to do. But I think she's willing, you know. So it'll be interesting getting everybody in. I do know that Amanda. Amanda? Yeah. Amanda or Jennifer, one of them is doing some outside coaching or looking for outside coaching and trying some stuff. So it'll be interesting to see what they pick. I have a lot of people asking me about Alicia Willardson. And, you know, it's hard for me because I don't want to give them any information that could come back to strike me later.
Mm-hmm.
Is she still selling for $31? Do you know?
I don't know if she is or not. I kind of did some snooping last night. She started the new page, that new page that I showed you, to be a softer, gentler version of Mom's, because you know how she's very in your face and everything else. So there's a 31 girl who's in her group, which is one of the ones that was hired with me at the same time, and she said that she's had to adjust and become gentler and nicer to people. You know, she's not as abrupt and in your face. And I think the second lawsuit kind of, you know, put her in her place a little bit. But so they had the first lawsuit, and then they had the second one. And the second one shut down their company.
I
think she's been taken down a notch or two.
Yeah.
But she does have good stuff, but what she does is she basically puts people in trains with everybody else, and then takes what she wants out of everybody else's trainings, and makes it and calls it hers. So it's not even really her trainings. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's everybody else's trainings that she's taken a bit here and a bit there and combined it.
Right. Well, and that's something us sharing trainings with each other is one thing, but being paid for all that, and I try to put where I got information from, just so you guys can have a resource to go look for that person, Mm-hmm. But at being a coach, you really have to, I don't know, I think I wouldn't know it otherwise looking at her that she got that information from somebody else, but you being on the inside, that, I would never know that by listening to her trainings.
She was paying for people to go train with Steve. That's how we all got turned on to Steve, was because she was paying for one of the girls to train with him. And then she paid for my training with the tag team to see what they were doing. So that's how she was getting her information, is she would pay someone
see what everybody else was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like some people. There's some people that on our our SD page and just different director pages that they really promote her, and I don't say anything, but I do add my opinion on other direct sales coaches, and like I posted this morning that I do recommend Alicia to my my new consultants. That gets them in there and gets them some intense training really fast, and it gets them off to a better start. I said, but there's so many other direct sales coaches out there that you need to find who fits you, because she can.
Well, she raised her prices again.
Oh, geez.
So it went from $56 a month to $96 a month.
Well, that's interesting you say that, because the group that I got this information from, doing this accountability every week, it's called The Hive, and she charges $99 a week.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting that, I have heard Alicia's trainings, and I've seen it, and she doesn't give you much in print, and I am such a document person, and that is hard for me because I have to sit there and write everything down with Alicia. And the thing about The Hive and April O'Leary is it's not just coaching and training, it's learning to use technology like this, which me, I love technology, and I want to use what's ever the easiest for me and my team. I can figure something out, but there's people on my team that don't want to figure stuff out. And you can push a button and get on a video conference right here, and you don't have to do all this crazy stuff. I'm in. Team members can get on here and do this. So I love learning new technology, but using it is what's most important to me. And she uses it in everything we do, with the book club that we're doing, with our coaching calls, with our accountability partners. Everything we do, we use this technology. So it makes me more comfortable pushing these buttons over here. And okay, what am I doing? I'm going to do a question and answer, and it's disabled. I don't know why, but I can play with this stuff and mess with it and figure it all out.
Yeah. I like Steve's training, but I actually like the reading on my own too. He gives us all of his trainings in a document, word for word document.
Yep.
So I'm going to see if I can start reading through his documents and then maybe listening to him, and see because the listening to it and then trying to read it isn't working for me because I tune him out.
Yeah. Well, maybe you can make those connections with him, what he's saying. That might help. And that is one thing when I've listened to him, because he's on the Mind Aware a lot, and those are a lot of free trainings for direct sales. When he's on the Mind,
a ton of free trainings, a ton. Yeah. He does almost one a week.
And so I've listened to him on the Mind Aware, but his voice is so timid and so quiet and so soothing. It's like I gotta stop and go do something and get up and move around and then come back and listen some more. But I like his trainings, and I do like his approach. He's not a pushy kind of person, and he teaches you, ways to talk to people that I don't feel are intimidating or pushy at all, and it's just a comfortable conversation.
Yeah, he's an extreme opposite from Alicia. Extreme. Like, he's very, loving and gentle and, uses a gentle approach with your hostesses and the whole nine. So.
Yep. That's funny. One extreme to the other, girl.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm going to let you go. I want to try to tell everybody to keep these, to 30 minutes or less, and we just talk for 40 minutes, but I can always talk to you for forever. Okay, I don't know that I'll talk to you voice to voice or face to face when I'm gone, but I will call you when we get back.
Okie dokie.
And I'll post pictures when I can, when I have free Wi-Fi.
That'll work. Y'all have fun.
I'm not going to take my time to post pictures when on the cruise. I've got to look up numbers then.
You need to enjoy it.
I'm ready. Joe told me last night, 2 nights ago, he said, I never felt like I needed a vacation. He said, I need a vacation.
Aww.
I know, and I'm so glad. If it was up to me a week ago and we were just planning this, I wouldn't do it. But, I mean, it's already all done, paid for. I mean, we have to go, and we had to postpone the funeral until we get back, so that kind of stunk. But much needed, let me tell you. One of his good friends is about to pass away, and so he's not real excited about being gone in case his friend passes away. But, there's nothing he can do, and he knows it. He said he probably won't be here in 2 weeks. So just life. So
yeah.
hopefully he enjoys himself.
I'm sure you guys are going to have tons of fun.
I can't wait to go next year. I'm already ready.
I know. I had somebody message me the other day, and she's like, do you mind me asking what it is that you're doing? She's like,
I love it.
I see that you're, earning bonuses and cruises. She's like, what are you doing?
I love it, and that's why I put it out there like crazy. It is such a selling point. So many people have asked me, okay, what does it take to get on that cruise? And I really never publicize it on our group page, and my coach told me, you need to be selling that to your whole team. They all will want to go, and I'm like, well, I never really thought about it, I tell them we're going, but I never put the requirements out there, on the team page.
Numbers this month?
Yes.
She wants director.
Yep.
She hit 2,000 in sales this morning.
It's crazy. And we are so close. I'm going to tell you only because we're so close. I wouldn't say it if we weren't as close as we were, I wouldn't say it. But if I promote to Edie, then I can provide cruises to you guys when you promote to senior director.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If you promote to senior director, and I'm a senior
this month, won't you?
Hopefully.
Because Jennifer hit her numbers. Is she direct?
But we're waiting for Amanda. Amanda has not hit her numbers.
But you still have.
I have Tara isn't going to meet numbers, so I have Jennifer.
Oh.
Jennifer's under Tara.
You got me, Kayla,
Robin, Jennifer, and then Amanda's my 4th one.
Okay, I was counting Tara.
Yeah, Tara won't meet numbers, but Jennifer's under her, so she's saving me. And then Amanda is the one we're really waiting for, because Kayla's got her party. She just has to get them entered, and her girls have parties. They just don't have them all submitted. But Amanda Rotman, I'm really working with that team. But see, if you promote to senior director and I'm still a senior director, I don't get a bonus, so I don't have any money to play with, But if I get to ED and y'all promote to senior director, then I can pay for, a trip for you. Or if you've earned it and you have somebody going, I can pay for theirs. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you'll promote before I get Courtney promoted, so.
But so that's just the cool. I can't wait to announce that, but I can't announce it till it happens, so I'm like, ah.
Yeah, Courtney is determined. So she's got 1 recruit this month. She had 2. So she's got 3 recruits, but nobody's qualified yet.
Yeah. It's a process, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to go get my eyebrows done so I don't...
Fun.
And hopefully make time for my toes, too, so I can play in the sand.
Yeah.
So, okay, thanks for calling in with me.
Talk to you later.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.